Oh, right. As far as business registration, so before I moved, I seen, I was doing my research, and I saw that it was like $200,000 to register your business in Ghana, which is so discouraging.
Now do the dance. Stop and do the dance.
I'm Deja Gordon.
And what are you doing now?
And right now we're... I know it's been forever and a day, but honestly, I don't know what to come on here and do and talk about, really and truly. I feel like I'm ready to get out of the States. I'm ready to go back to Ghana and continue my business. But I kind of just wanted to discuss Ghana, of course, and doing business in Ghana, some of the hardships that I found, or that I faced rather, and also with living in Ghana. So before I did a video on visiting, and now I'm going to do a video on living and doing business. Maybe I should separate the two. I don't know. So, okay, so I mentioned previously that I've had difficulty with the company who built my truck, right? I was the first mobile food truck, mobile kitchen that they built, even though they told me that they've done one already. And that was kind of like one of the difficulties as far as having paperwork stating that this is what to expect, this is what's going to happen at such and such date, and it not happening. So you can go to Ghana, you can plan. However, what I planned before I made my move, it really did not go as I expected. And that doesn't mean not to have a plan, because plenty of people are asking me how much and where do I begin. I really believe that you need to be in the country, or at least visit first, before you can make any decisions. And it's good to get someone's point of view, but in the same breath, my experience is my experience and yours will be yours, so it'll be totally different. You can probably go there with less than I did. You can probably go there with more than I did, probably get established quicker than I did. So I just want to encourage whoever is looking to make the move to just go. Like, it's never to me, it's never the perfect time. I feel like you'll never have everything 100% done before you can just be like, all right, I'm gonna go. Sometimes you just got to take that leap of faith, and I feel like if the country is calling you, if your ancestors are calling you back home, they will guide you. That's my belief. And I just hope that Ghana is not just a trend right now. Like, I hope that people who are looking to move and relocate and invest have great intentions for the country. But when I talk to some people about it, I'm looking at them like, what are your intentions? I'm no one to stop anyone from visiting, but I just want the country to keep its culture, and to grow, and for people to respect the culture and the traditions, because I would hate for it to lose that, for Ghana to lose their substance. Small little difficulties I find is, apart from the lack of, I don't want to say systems, but like, what is it called? What's the word called when holding people accountable? So, like I said, with the food truck company, it's really like, who do you hold accountable for not granting me what you promised in the beginning, right? Especially since I'm a woman, I'm African American, I don't speak the language yet. You go to the police and they'll look at you like, why are you coming here with this? It's gonna cost you more to go to the police. So sometimes you really just have to deal with it. So that's what I wish to have in Ghana, like to hold people accountable for what they say they're gonna do, especially companies and businesses. Another thing that I wish to have in Ghana is like factories, to where we can manufacture a bunch of our own goods and products and clothing and cars, so that we won't need any other continent, any other country, and we can fully be independent. And they'll look at us for more resources than just gold and oil. Not just, but you know what I mean. I have this like vision in my mind of so much that I want to do. I eventually want to work on building food trucks for people, so that's in the works as well. For those of you who don't know, I launched my website, dejasviews.com. Check it out. It's there to assist people who are looking to relocate, who need assistance, who need help. Also, I have some goods and products from Ghana. What else? What's another hardship living there? So honestly, the traffic in Ghana is crazy. There's times where I would try to prevent going outside because of the heat and the traffic, and it's just so draining. Like, I would rather just not do anything because of the traffic that I may face and because of the heat. So sometimes you have to take that into consideration. Most times you have to take that into consideration. If you're gonna go somewhere, I suggest you plan ahead, because you'll be stuck in traffic for like 2 hours. It's possible to be stuck in traffic for 2 hours. What else? Okay, everybody knows the rent, 12 months ahead. And I saw someone post also about the money, right? Once again, the money that you're spending on rent in Ghana compared to, look at that right there, compared to what you will spend here in the States is like a huge difference. So I don't really understand how people say Ghana is expensive when you're coming from the States. Now, if you're going there and you're splurging and you're eating out every night and you are living in a fancy area, of course you're going to spend more money, right? But there's ways where you can literally spend $500 a month on just everyday necessities, living, food, and that's excluding the rent. You can find rent for $2,000 for the year. You can find rent for, I think my rent, I want to say, is probably like $3,200 for the year. I know people paying that within like 3-4 months. So when people tell me that Ghana is expensive, I'm really trying to figure out how and what are they doing. And it can be expensive, but once again, if you're going there with the intention to start a business, I would suggest that you basically lay low for a little bit. You get your business running, and then when business is booming and you start feeling yourself, then you can go out and do, what you need to do. And even so, going out is really not as expensive as it is in the States. Once again, like, I had a full course meal and it was 45 cities, which is like $9. So it's really all about how you are spending your money, how you are budgeting your money, and what you're doing in your spare time. I just want to give words of encouragement to people also, because once again, I've been in a position where people would tell me, no, why are you moving to Ghana? How are you going to move to Ghana? And all these things. And it's really just like, you have to follow your instinct. You have to trust your gut. You have to trust God. And like I said, if you feel that calling, and it's a calling when you get emotional thinking about it, when you see little signs, when you're asking yourself questions and you already know the answer to it, you literally just have to go for it. I was telling someone the other day, like, I've gained so many opportunities by making this move, and it has been one of the best decisions that I've made so far, because I've done so many different things, and I really just can't explain the gratitude and the magnitude of like people that reach out to me and tell me how inspiring my story is. But just imagine if I would have never done this. I really can't. I would have still been in the post office, miserable, crying every single day. And even through this pandemic, like, I'm able to sustain and keep a positive mind and keep my mental strong, because I know when I come back, I have to come prepared, because I know what's to come is going to be greater than I can even imagine, because it's already in the works. Like, it's already written. And when you take that leap of faith, God will not fail you. He will not fail you. And even if you have to come back home to re-up on some money, it doesn't matter what you need to do. As long as you do what you need to do and continue to keep your eye on the goal, keep your eye on the prize, you're good. Don't listen to what people say. Go and see for yourself. I always tell people, go see for yourself. Go and see for yourself. But that's another thing. What else? I don't know what you guys want to know. Me and my mom, we're gonna do a wind down. She's been super busy at work. Hopefully soon in the future I can retire her, because I'm sick of her working so much. But yeah, she's been super busy. She be working like 12, 14 hours a day. I just hope Ghana's not a trend. I hope that people intentions are great and they really want to come and build and invest and spread the word. And you know, it's many other countries in Africa. I do intend on traveling to all 54 countries. I believe it's 54 countries. And I would like to expand my business, but I have to get back to Ghana first before I can even move forward in anything. Today I'm gonna be making oxtail because my grandparents are in town. They want to try my oxtail, so I'm gonna be making oxtail. I'm gonna be making escovitch fish and rice and peas and some steamed veg on the side. Oh yeah, another thing, a lot of people are asking about my nationality, right? So I was born in New York in the States. Now my father's Guyanese, my mom is American, my grandfather is Jamaican, right? Now there's people who saying, oh, she not even Jamaican and blah blah blah. It's just like, shut up, nobody cares. I never claimed to be Jamaican. However, I do claim to have Jamaican roots, just like I claim to have Guyanese roots. And there is a complete difference between someone being full-blown American, in my opinion, and someone who has Caribbean background, because I grew up going to the country. I grew up eating the foods. I understand the accents, which a lot of people do not understand. And I just embrace the culture too. Like, how you gonna tell me what I am and what I'm not? Like, I don't care what these people want to tell me. And you know, Jamaicans be feeling, oh, she not even Jamaican. Jamaicans love bigging up themselves. So, and no, I don't have an accent because, like I said, I don't try to be Jamaican, but I do appreciate the fact that my family comes from Jamaica. I learned the food. Oh, and I'm also making cucumber juice too. So I'm going to do a video on that a little later. So look out for that. But yeah, I appreciate the food, the spices, the herbs, every single thing. And I just love the fact that I come from, or my family come from Jamaica, knowing that Jamaica and Ghana is like connected.